Greetings, my fellow Earth travelers. Olix here, and welcome to a new series of Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries Modded. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know the heck I sure am. First question is going to be, what mods are we using? Well, here we go. We're using mod options. This is optional. You don't necessarily need it if you choose to play along. It just helps you do some additional configurations and makes configuring a little bit easier for some of your mods. We are using Purchase Salvage. This allows us to use C-bills to pay for salvage above and beyond what we would normally be able to get. Yet another Mechlab. This is the biggie one. The biggie. Whoa, that wasn't even English. This is a big one. This is going to affect the majority of our gameplay, and this gives us a very nice Mechlab that is going to allow us to do some amazing things with our mechs. We will get more into this as we go along. We've got vonBiomes, which is going to give us some additional biomes, TT rules, which changes the AI for both your friends and your enemies. Yet another weapon gives us more boom boom pow pow. We got BetterMarkets, which means the markets now sell us a little bit better stuff. Advanced zoom, which I really don't use, but is handy because the native zoom is not that great. BetterCantinas allow the rewards for cantina-based missions to be slightly better than they are in vanilla. Yet another clan weapon adds some boom boom pow pows from the clans, and a better lighting, minimal fog. This just changes the visuals, makes it a little easier to see. You see, I also have war effects. I do have that turned off because I think it is a little bit much. Yes, I know, before you start clickety-clacking on the keyboard, it is configurable and I can change it, but I am also very lazy and chose not to, so it's much easier just to turn it off. So, let us get started. If you are unsure of how to mod Mechwarrior, let me know if doing an episode on how to actually mod it would be beneficial to you. We will start a new career. Now, I think we're going to, last time we did Call to Arms, we played through the new DLC. We're going to avoid Kestrel Lancers right now. We may get into it down the road, but I think we're going to start over here in Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Now, all of these are from Heroes of the Inner Sphere, and these are all the great houses. So you pick which of the 5 great houses you want to start with. Eventually, Rosselhog does show up right up in here. But you'll notice the year changes. This is 3035, where all the others are going to start in 3015. That does have some significance in the layout of the map, as also as to what weapons are available to you when you're playing through. The later the game goes, the more advanced weaponry is available or becomes available to you. I think we're going to start out in... The only real difference, other than the Rosselhog, which changes the year, the only major difference between the initial 5 is the mechs that you start with, the 4 mechs they give you in your mech base. So if you start with Davian, you get an Enforcer, a Spider, a Locust, and a Locust, and these do vary a little bit each time you play, different versions of the mech. Sometimes like this one, you're getting if you're playing the Curtins right now, I'm going to get the medium laser and 2 machine gun Locust. Sometimes you get the 2 medium laser, 2 small laser Locust. That's actually the better Locust. This is the worst Locust. Here we're going to get, see, here's your 2 medium, 2 small. If you're playing the Capellans. Merrick, an Assassin, not my favorite. I think we're going to start with Steiner, just because I want to start way the heck over here. And I haven't done much with a Griffin in modded. I would like to give this modded Griffin a try. So let's start with Steiner. We're going to select, and we will start a new career. And we're going to skip the intro because we watched it in the last series. So I think from here on out, we'll just reference that and move on forward. Welcome to career mode, yada yada, blah blah blah. We have to pick our symbol, and I have no idea what we're going to call ourselves and what our symbols should be. I don't think we need to invest a lot of time with it. Again, this only shows up on your dropship. It really has no bearing on the game itself, nor does the name. It's more just fun for you. So I think we will, let's say, there we go. We'll be Riders on the Storm. And this is your setup for some of the mods. Okay, so I'm not going to go into each and every one of these. I'm just going to give you a rundown of what I changed. So we did switch over to V2 for Salvage. I think I updated the proficiency slightly to 70%. Salvage chance 80%. If you core a mech, you get 75% chance to get it. If you headshot it, you get a 95% chance. That I believe was default. If you leg a mech, you get 85% chance to get it, because that's going to make it very hard for the enemy to take it off the battlefield. V2 Salvage made no changes. Difficulty made no changes. Yeah, didn't make any, just reminding myself, didn't make any changes there. The one you might want to change is keep Loadout in cold storage. It is by default on. This is opposite of the way the regular game plays. So if you're used to the way the regular game plays and you find it awkward, you can come check this or uncheck it, and it'll play like vanilla. Basically, when you move your mech to cold storage, with it checked, it will not take the weapons out of the mech. You will have to do that manually at a cost to you. And if you want to cheat and have all units and items available at the starting year, you can do so. We will not. So we are good to go. Ooh, a rare hero commando. Gonna be the death snail. And yet it's not here, but it's here. Interesting. Okay, we found a glitch. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that. We can avoid it anyway. Alright, so this is basically from the main game. Blah, blah, blah. This is the guy that's going to open up the cantinas for us once we get to level 4. So basically, we just have to get to level 4. Let's take a look at our mechs. Close the tutorial down. And we've got our griffin we were discussing. Alright. Nice. Let's take a look at him here. Okay, so we got a large laser, 2 mediums, 2 missile slots here, nothing over here, nothing over here. Pretty standard griffin. Except, okay, I don't really want the LRM5s. I don't think there's a huge use for them. Let's see, can we? I think we're not going to have to wait for a 6, yeah. Not without dropping some stuff. Running a 6 would be nice. I do hate that all the lasers are in that arm. That makes that arm a bit fragile. Now we could look at dropping that large laser. Oofda, we could run maybe 2 6s. That would be pretty nice. It'd be a little bit toasty, I think. We'd have to come over here and buy another 6. It is available. Let's go ahead and buy one just to see what this is going to look like. Then we would kick these up. His armors. The legs and torso, CT, and arms is a little low. I think that is a little bit undergunned. Actually, I mean, 2 SRM6 is awesome. But paired with only 2 lasers. And the heat's actually okay. I try to keep the heat no more than double what the cooling is. The cooling heat per second, I try to no more than double, and we're in that range, so we're okay. Obviously, the closer these two are to parity, the better your mech is going to be, the more sustained fire it can release. Good rule of thumb, for every 6 SRM tubes, you want a ton of ammo. So that's plenty of ammo. Let's see, if we revert that, and we roll with 4s. So short term, we could do 1 4, a ton of ammo. That would let us keep all of our jump jets. That's a lot of jumping. We could drop 2. Yeah, we could easily drop 2. And that gives us not quite another 4. Would let us armor up a touch, which puts that in a good position. This is still a little low. Arms are still a little low and the legs are still a little low. So we would like a little bit more if we can get it. I think we're going to have to drop that guy and get us down to 44. Which when I put jump jets in a mech, that is my target. You know, anything less than that is kind of pointless. Anything more than that is not pointless, but you're not getting as much benefit out of it. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. So I think we can futz about with the armor a little bit. Get him some air front armor. Remember, front towards enemy. Keep your butt away from them. And that is working for me, so I think we will start that work. Alright, so we got a 1B. This guy packs a large laser and a medium laser by default, as well as an SRM2. His armor is a bit naff, so I think we will take the SRM off and get this guy armored up. And that actually takes us above where we want to be. And that's, you know what? That's actually not half bad. I'm almost thinking, drop this. Put in 2 mediums. That loads us up on energy. That actually even gives us enough to bring that SRM2 back into the fold. And add a bit more of the cooling. Now we're looking pretty good on cooling. He's not going to have as much range, but he doesn't need the range. He's got speed. These are going to fire faster. I think that's a much more suitable mech. And they have him listed as a striker. Now this is new for modded. This allows you to choose a role for the mech and how it's going to behave, how the new AI will behave. If you look at this list, there's several different options that you can choose, and we'll actually look at this in a minute because I want to start this work. And I tend to squirrel. I'm trying not to squirrel too far. Alright, so let's check this guy out. This is our SRM boat. So typically they have bad armor. Yep, he does. So typically we have to drop that. And get those down in the legs. Max our armor. It's still not going to be maxed. Nope, it is not. So I think we end up usually dropping that and switching it out for a 4, which we don't have any more of. So let's buy one and drop in another 4 in there. And that is good. That allows us to max our armor. And that gets us pretty well suited for this guy. So yeah, he doesn't dish anywhere near the power he did, but he can take a bigger punch than he could before. I think that will work just fine. And our sad little locust. 2 whole machine guns and a medium laser. Just peachy. Just peachy. Alright, we will spread these around a little bit. I think we need all of those. Yeah, we only have 6 internal heat sinks in the engine, so we need 4 additional, so I can't delete any of those. Unfortunately. Looking at these arms, and I'd like to get a little more armor on them. But I just don't know that we have the tonnage to spare to do that. I think we're just going to have to rock this guy as is. So it will be obviously one of the first mechs we replace. Okay, additional for modded, mechs can have quirks. So So not all mechs have the same amount of quirks, but most mechs do have some kind of a quirk. So if you look, we're rugged, so we have minus 50% here. We have structure repair cost is minus 50%, and we have battle fist, which means we get 15% extra melee damage. Now, not all of them have to be positive either. You can have some negative quirks. Actually, this is a negative quirk. Here you go. Good example. Exposed wow. Words, man. Today. Sheesh. Actuators. Exposed actuators. Let's use right language. So because some things are exposed, we have -2 structure in both of our legs. No bueno, but it is what it is. But we have a narrow profile, which means it's harder to hit us. We have 15% less chance of actually getting shot. So same thing with that commando and our locust cramped cockpit. It's a very tiny mech, which means it doesn't run as fast or turn as quick, blah blah blah. We got some weapon cooldown quirks, narrow profile again, and the upkeep cost is significantly lower, which is very nice. That'll save us some C-bills down the road. Okay, so we talked about the class of mech, and each one will have different rules about what it can't do, how it thinks about things on the battlefield. So a scout or light recon units mainly used to fight vehicles, turrets, and light mechs. Target preferences, so it's going to hunt for light, fast units. VTOL tank or turret is targeted, it will aggressively engage at close range. So changing what the mech does, what its role is, changes how it behaves on the battlefield, who it's going to attack, how it's going to attack them. So it's good to review each of these and make sure you set them how you want them. Additionally, you want to set your weapon groups. Always good to do so in here. And we're going to have to wait, because I think, didn't we change our profile on that, I believe? Let's actually go ahead and advance the timeline. And we're going to hit a payment, unfortunately. But that's okay. We will survive. There we go. We must have kept our large laser. I thought we made... thought we changed that, but no, we just changed our SRM. Okay, fair enough. So weapon groups on this guy look fine. Now bear in mind, when you're building your weapon groups, it's going to shoot the first column first, then it's going to shoot the second column, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, and the sixth, in that order. It's going to say, do I have the range, and do I have the heat to fire this group? If I do, I will fire this group. It does not, it completely ignores chain fire. It doesn't understand it, doesn't know it, doesn't care. So when you're setting these up, I generally like to set up the longest range weapon to be number 1, so that it starts firing early and firing often. And I do usually like to split the arms out. It's not a big deal leaving 3 empty, because it'll just ignore it. But it's a good idea to set up, like, all 3 of these are arm mounted. If it's tight on heat, do something like that, so that it can, if it can't fire this, it'll fire this or this. So it'll fire 3 lasers, 2 lasers, 1 laser. Just to give it a chance to spread it around a little bit. And weapon groups, so both SRMs, then SRMs in singular. And then make with the punch. Weapon groups. So see, like this one, the shortest range weapon is set to be first. I'd much rather engage with that longer range weapon to start with, so that it's shooting earlier. And there we go. We are good to go. I think we will, let's check the barracks. This is the pilots we have now. We have 4. They are, well, of course, the commander is good. The other 3 are Garbo, and we'll need upgrading here fairly shortly. The ones available on the market are also Garbo, but you do see we now have some faces in here. through some of the mods, so that's nice. The only one I would even consider is this guy, and it's kind of a waste if you ask me. Let's see if we can find some better ones as we move around. Hopefully we don't kill a pilot between now and then. So we are here. About the only place we can go is up here. So defense and demolition. Got an assassination. Let's look at the intel. So here we're playing for independence. We're playing against the periphery. And who cares? That's fine. Don't really care about the demolitions. Some of my least favorite missions. Here we can play for Steiner, which is probably good given that we're in Steiner space. So maybe we go up here and do this one. So let us travel. Here we are in Steinerland, and let's go play this assassination. We should be able to handle this. That light blue kind of cyan color tells us that we should be perfectly capable of doing this. We got a 145 tonnage. There is going to be a rainstorm going, and it's a fairly good sized map, but we're fairly quick mechs, so it shouldn't be a problem. Do we want to play for Salvage? We only get 11. I kind of want to get the money. You know what? I'm going to go with the Salvage. We'll start with the Salvage.
Mind the weather, Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
So we are going to be 20 tons under because we have 3 very light mechs and 1 medium mech. So, yeah, we're going to have to make the most out of it. We're going to have to put the Griffin to work, and he's going to have to, carry the team. And let's roll with it.
There's a good chance our targets have split up in order to evade us. The marked locations on the map are the most likely areas where we'll find them. Be careful, as they have many supporters in the area that are more than willing to die for their cause.
And forward into battle we go. Let's check our map. Looks like we can start over here and work our way around. We got jumpies, we got shooties. We gotta remember everything comes out of our right arm, so we need to protect that. With the exception of our one tiny little SRM-4 launcher. Definitely like put another SRM in there. We need some Indo steel. Ferrofiber armor, something along those lines to cut our weight. Maybe a XL engine, something like that. So we get some more weight in this bad boy. Let's get some more SRMs. I'd love to have 2 SRM-6s. Would be amazing.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations. Stuff there. But the one we want is not there. So you guys work with me. Y'all come this way. Y'all are dancing around down there. I don't know. We're dancing in the periphery. Come on. Follow me. I walk a long way. So 1,100 meters to go. On the move.
Really? Where? Oh, right in front of me. Hi, how you doing?
New target, Spider.
Oh, some missiles. You're having a bad day, buddy. Well, we're just gonna crash through this building here real quick. And you're dead. It's gonna blow up. Run, little locust. Run! Won't be there when it blows up. Alright. 700 more meters. See if homie's over here. Knock, knock.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander.
Of course.
Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Those blow up? Nope, they don't. 1100 meters over here. Just walking simulator. Such a low mission though, there's not going to be a lot of stuff attacking us. So I guess for a little squad of barely anything mechs makes sense.
Target acquired.
Right. A tank over here somewhere. Possibly a turret. I wasn't paying that much attention. Looks like a tank.
The whole gang is here, Commander. Watch yourself.
May blow up now.
Destroyed.
Whole gang, huh? And they are where? Get rid of that tank. Where's the gang? I like being back here behind these buildings because it gives us some cover.
Target down.
Would like to actually see the bad guys. You know? Oh, bad people. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's a lot of bad. Okay. Well, we're just gonna be over here where they're not. Oh, hi, you're bad too. Nope. That's a big ball of nope. We're going to go a different direction. Alright, we need to get that hunchback off board immediately.
Target neutralized.
Hey. That was a horrible shot. It's an arm, but luckily it's not the good arm. Alright, we got the hunch off the line, so hunchback is nowhere near as dangerous as he was a second ago. Hey, remember that when I was saying this is going to be an easy mission? Yeah, nope. I'm gonna keep the cover between me. How did you punch me from that far away, you little butt? You may die now. Alright, we need to get your arm off. Hey, no, not my torso. Let's not shoot the torso, please. That's bad news. We don't like that. Oh my god, there's another one. You guys are like weeds. Could y'all shoot the bad people, please? Nope. I got shot in the back.
Jump jet fuel empty.
My back is not happy about it. God, that was horrible. Aim with these low slung arm weapons is just atrocious.
Left arm gone.
There we go. Centurion is worse for the wear.
Target Alpha has been neutralized.
There we go.
I'm getting 0 reactor signature.
Oh, and they're gonna have some artillery.
Looks like we've got
Perfect.
them
You know
all.
what I missed in this mission?
We've
Artillery.
fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Yep. I think we're out of here. Okay, everybody, let me hit the leave button. We're gone. We cannot take this much abuse. We need to get the heck out of here. No.
Jump jet fuel low.
Yeah, I cannot
Jump
take
jet
another
fuel empty.
another big hit. No, I'm stuck on a freaking wall. Oh, you suck, game. That was just cruel and unusual punishments. Stick me on a wall where I can't move. Fly, please. Thank you. Get me the heck out of here. Oof, dame. That was a little hairier than I was expecting. But hey, we survived. So what are we gonna take? Hunchback? Would love a hunchback. Especially that big old honking AC-20. But, you can only get one Bart. Oofda. Our best bet's probably the garbage spider. Yeah, there's not much else that's of any value. At least not to us in our current condition. Okay, we did okay. We took the most damage, of course, but we did the most damage. Actually, everybody else did put in some work, even the little tiny locusts, so good for them. He killed nobody, but he was shooting, did damage, so we'll take it. Alright, tally of the butcher's bill. Ooh, oof. He got shot in the back pretty hard and lost an arm. Was about to lose an arm. Did lose an arm. Man, we got whooped. We most assuredly got whooped. But that is pretty normal for the early game. I think we will go back over here to do our repairs because they will be cheaper, even though it does cost us money to fly there. That will save us some sea bills, I think, because our repair bills are going to be fairly high with these missing arms. Luckily, there was nothing in that arm, and everything else survived. We were getting real close on our torso, but we did make it. That won't be too terrible. This guy, did he lose anything? Just needed to repair that medium. And that we're pretty good. So fairly cheap repair on him. This guy didn't lose anything. Luckily, all the weapons were on the other side. We got to repair that center torso weapon. So that should be okay. Fairly cheap. Our little locust actually came out of this the best of all. So I think we will repair all on him. Now, one thing we did forget to do was we forgot to paint the mechs. So we're just rocking this kind of standard pattern. I think we'll keep that for a little bit longer, but I do want to come up with something to paint our mechs a little bit better. Alright, back into the fray we go. So we've got 2 battlefields, war zones. I think that's a good choice for us. Head on up there. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Here we are. Look at our contracts. And I think we'll play the one for Steiner. Oh, it's a little bit tougher. Actually, we probably should play this one first. And it's against Steiner, which I don't love, but we'll earn it back when we play this one. And it's a little easier. It'll tell us if it's something we can handle or not. Ooh, the payout is garbage, though. That would not even cover our debt from the last round. Yeah, that is not a good option. That would barely cover our debt. Is it so low? I wonder. Gotta roll the dice. Roll the dice and hope we don't get snake eyes. Or hope we do get snake eyes. I don't know. I don't play that game.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Shall attack enemy mechs on Halifax 9.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We have the opportunity to pull off a big payday if we can maintain this position beyond what our contract stipulates, Commander. That said, Farhad will never shut up about it if your mechs return to the hangar looking like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Good luck.
do what he gets paid to do. Alright, luckily this is not a defense mission, because these buildings are kind of hard to defend because they fall apart fairly easy.
Moving in, Commander. Get ready for them.
So we don't care about them. We just need to kill, what, 12 enemies? Perfect. Alright, where are they going to come from? There's one right there. 1,200 meters away. Oh, we had another one. I gotta ping him from over here somewhere.
Jet fuel low.
Locust. He's coming in hot.
New target, Locust.
And fairly quickly. Hello, buddy. That was not a great missile shot. I find arm-mounted weapons very difficult to use. Me, torso-mounted, much better my flavor.
Additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Target acquired.
Didn't do any damage to that whatsoever. We got it that time. Blow up now, thank you. Some helifloppers coming in. Something shoot. I like hitting all the shoot buttons, going something shoot. Nothing shoots. Okay. Some dude back here.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
Phoenix Hawk, Peter, Jedgar, J. Edgar Hoover. Or in this case, a J. Edgar Hoover.
New target, Spider.
Target is done.
Phoenix Hawk is a bigger threat. Focus there. Might take his arms off if possible. Hello, helicopters.
Acquired.
Got one arm. If we can get that other arm off, he'll bug out. Oh, that was a horrible shot. There we go. Show me your arm.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Oh my goodness. So hard to hit. Little fighter. Flee with extra flee. Where? Nope, you're going the wrong way. No, you're going the way I was not going. But helicopter, here him. There he is. Could you die, please? Thank you. Nope, couldn't get the angle. Didn't have the pitch on him. You on him. If there are helicopters, take them. Go ahead and just shoot them out real quick, because they do a lot of damage, and they die fairly easy. So, quick kill is something that can hurt you quite significantly. Sucks to be you, buddy. Aren't you special? Kind of your job, sister. Kind of your job. Alright. One dude left. He is over here somewhere.
Target acquired.
He on the other flipping side of the base, of course. Let's come around.
Target acquired.
Did I actually get him now? It just...
Great work, Commander. We have satisfied our contract.
Got him.
And have a narrow window to evac if you're ready.
He got himself. What did he hit?
Jump jet fuel low.
there any... There's no turrets? What? What killed you? What the heck?
Pass out nearby.
Let's get out of here. Let us get out of here. We don't need the extra monies. Well, we do need the extra monies, but it's not worth the risk of death. So since these little guys can wreck us. And he's doing off. What the heck, man?
Contract successful.
He's like, I'm out. Shot him one time and he was just like having none of it. I think we could have easily taken him, but not worth the extra damage and the money it'll cost to repair that damage. Big difference between Mechwarrior Online and MW5. You actually have to pay to fix things. So we got 3 points, so we'll pop it into yet another speeder. More speeder parts. So actually everybody did pretty good. Nobody took a huge amount of damage and everybody did some damage. So I mean, obviously it's a little weighted towards us, but you know, that is what it is. Yeah, everybody's looking good. I think we can do field repairs. Perfect. Which will allow us to go ahead and knock out one more mission. One more mission. We're into the war zone, right? Yeah. Oh, we decided this one was... did not pay much of nothing, right? Yeah, that's crappers. Yeah, it's crappers. We really need to play for Steiner. They kind of like us. A little bit. Just a little bit. So let's head over here and play for Steiner. Fortunately, we have to fly to get there, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Contract, war zone, 45, no problemo. Great visibility. And do all Seabill. Is this about $1 million? I think we need it to keep up with our repairs and flights and everything. It feels like you're not making any forward progress, but we are. It just feels like you're not. These first few missions, it just feels like you're riding in the quagmire. That's good game, putting you under pressure. We'll say the modded version, once you mod the game, you know, you can significantly tune things to the point where it puts you under a lot more pressure than the main game does, which makes the game a lot more enjoyable.
Prepare for battle
At least in my opinion.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor
Stand
online.
clear, we have things to
Sensors
kill.
online. Weapons online. All systems
Power this
nominal.
buggy up.
Commander, enemy forces will inevitably overrun this area, but we have been tasked with holding them back for as long as possible.
They shall
We
not
have
pass.
substantial combat bonus opportunities the longer you can hold them off, but be sure not to overextend yourself.
Don't worry, Rihanna, we got this.
They've detected your presence, Commander.
Good.
I'm seeing multiple
The plan.
tangos on scope, converging on your current position.
Perfect. Don't tell us what direction they're coming from or anything. Just tell us they're there. Helpful.
Target
We're gonna take
acquired.
this
Enemy vehicle
nice
in the
tall
area.
hill. Way too far for our large laser. How about this guy? Can we hit him?
VTOL inbound.
Think so. Can we hit something?
Target acquired.
Where are y'all going? Bye. What the crap, yo? They saw we were here and they're peace out. We're gone. Fair enough. All right. One scared griffin, I guess. I don't know. All right. You now in range.
Target destroyed.
You sneakily went behind a hill, you little jerk. Charging. Oh, you went behind a rock. Gosh, you're dodging and weaving. Skills are amazing.
Target is done.
Alright, give us some more. We're going to stay up here on the high ground. Because, you know, as Anakin knows, high ground is good ground.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
Okay, they're down. What else you got? More helicopters, I hear? Or are these just the ones coming back from Timbuktu?
Target destroyed.
Might have been them. I think there were 3 of them. Anybody else? What else you
Enemy
got?
reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Target acquired.
Tank way over there. Oh, Mechwarrior behind us. Sneaky, sneaky commando. Hey. Unacceptable, you jerkbutt.
Target assassin.
Enemy mech
You're
destroyed.
dead. Did not last long. Okay, this little guy is dangerous.
New target commando.
There's SRMs. Need to get moving. Make it harder for him to hit us. Oh, and he hit us with both anyway.
Jump jet fuel low.
What are you doing down over the hill? No, no, no. Come up here where I can shoot you. I think I saw some tanks. Yep. Don't want those sneaking up on us.
Target destroyed.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Oh, just die already.
Target destroyed.
Here, did y'all kill that commando? Excellent. Good job. Ooh, pool of water. We could sit in there. If you have heat sinks in your legs, you can sit in a pool of water and stay significantly. Man, why can't I speak English? I can speak significantly cooler. Speak is significantly cooler. Yep, that's the right phrase. If you have, we're gonna try this again. Should you have heat sinks in your legs and you stand in a pool of water, your neck will stay significantly cooler. That's a vanilla feature, but it also works modded. Alright, one more little dirty dog. There he is. Eastvay. You dirty rat. Come kill you now. Really? Shot my tank? I wanted to SR him.
At the extraction point when you're ready.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Ah, it is nice to have the jumpies.
New target fire started.
Let's get out of here, Commander.
Let's do that.
Job well done.
Not much point in hanging around. Alright, we've made it to level 2 unknown. slightly into it. We only have 3 again. So we could take the commando, but we'd have to pay an excess fee of 70,000 because we only have 3 shares and this takes 4 shares and 70 grand's the difference. So I don't think I want to do that. I think I will take some medium lasers. And I'll take a jumpy for some monies. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, damage looks good. Nobody took any major. Worked out well. We'll hit the repair button on everybody. We can do battlefield repairs because nobody took significant damage. But I do think that's going to do it for this episode. Sure to appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as always. Hope you enjoying the new Mechwarrior 5 modded series. And until next time, y'all get out there and make some noise. See ya.
It goes up.